Okay, Shalom, I'm going to start giving all praises due to Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shah. Respect and honor to all you apostles and teachers out there pushing this word, laying your life down on the front line in the battlefield, also known as the Agora, to preach this gospel of truth. And this is another episode of Performing Arts, Brother Shema Bassar, here to give you the gospel of truth and the gospel of peace. We're going to go over 2 Timothy chapter 2, verse 3. Last week, we went over 2 Timothy chapter 2, verse we went over 2 Timothy chapter 2, 2 Timothy chapter 2 last week. So we're going to continue with 2 Timothy chapter 3, okay, where we left off with. And I hope you get edified. It says, this is 2 Timothy chapter 3. This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come. Now perilous times is hard things, troublesome. I'm gonna look that up for you again.
Strong's G 5467. Chalipas. Chalipas.
Okay? And what does that mean? That means hard to do, to take, to approach. Well, we could look at that one. Hard to do, to take, and to approach. Sometimes in this day and time, a lot of people want to kill themselves. They got no way out. So what they do the drugs. They indulge in drugs. They overindulge in alcohol. Okay, especially our people. Our people is killing themselves on an all-time high. They don't take care of themselves. They're the number one with diseases, and they're the number one with diseases with high blood pressure, diabetes, because they don't take care of themselves. Okay, and they're indulging in the wrong things. They don't even eat right. But the most important part, they don't praise the Lord, and they don't care to praise the Lord. They want to do their own thing. They want to live the life in the luxuries of this desire of this world that we're in. And the scriptures say to be no part of this world. Okay? And how do you be no part of this world? You meditate on these scriptures day and night to the best you can. But you'll see that our people are in dense darkness. They don't want to have nothing to do with the Lord. But anything dealing with wickedness and evil, they'll be part of that. Okay? And they don't want to hear that. They want to hear anything that's wicked and evil, they applaud that. But anything that's good and wholesome, they don't want to be a part of that. Then it also says hard to bear, troublesome, dangerous, harsh, fierce, savage. Now, in this day and time, you see people, the scripture's going to get into that. You see that the love of praising the Most High is waxes cold. Okay? You see that this gospel of truth has been waxed cold. Many men come in here and they don't finish their walk in life, especially the ones that are circumcision. And then you got many of our people that we try to wake up and they don't want to hear that. Okay? We got homosexuality on an all-time high. We got killing. We got gangs, gang affiliation, black on black crime, so they say. Okay? And it's all about the money. If it ain't about the money, brothers don't want to hear this. Okay? If it ain't about money, sex, drugs, all filthy things according to the law, statute, and commandment, people don't want to hear that. But people don't want to hear that. They want to hear that. They want to hear filthy talk, filthy conversation. But when it's come to holy conversation, talking about the things of the Lord, okay, preparing for the bride to come, you know, say who is Yahweh Shah, who you ignorantly call Jesus Christ, you don't want to hear that. That bores me. Okay? Then it says, for men shall be lovers of their own selves, covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemies, disobedient to parents, and unthankful and holy. Now, we could take out a lot of things today that we see that the people are doing. Kids don't respect their parents, okay? They disrespect their parents. They curse them out, okay? Some of them, when you read in the news, some of them even try to kill their own parents. I mean, you see most of that with the children of Esau killing their parents, but you got even our nation kids just being in turmoil, disrespecting their parents. Okay? So there's a lot of things we can pick out of that one context. We can see boasters. What the word boaster mean in this context? Let's get into that. Okay, and some of you might say, well, we know that, but I'm edifying you, and again, repetition is the best way to learn. So if you know this ain't for you. This is for somebody that don't know. Okay? So let's go to boasters.
Strong's G 213. Alazon. Alazon.
Okay, alazon, what does that mean? It means an empty pretender, a boaster. Okay? An empty pretender, a boaster. That's it on that. And then it says proud. Now, you know a lot of things. One of the characteristics that the Lord hates is a proud spirit. And a lot of us have proud spirits. Okay? A lot of us have proud spirits. And let's look up the word proud.
Strong's G 5244. Kupert Ephanos. Kupert Ephanos.
It says showing oneself above others, overtopping, conspicuous, above others, preeminent. 2, with an overweening estimate of one's means or merits, despising others or even treating them with contempt and haughty. Now you see a lot of men do that, okay, and that's a perfect example because we can see that with men of the top, with men of the circumcision, the men that know this Bible, that claim they know the Bible, and leaders to waking up everybody else. A lot of those guys is filthy, okay, because they're not in it for the people, they're in it for money. They're in it for money. They're not in it for the people. They're in it for the money. Okay, filthy lucre say mammon. Okay, their God is the God of mammon. And then it says, showing oneself above others. Even men trying to